Good morning from Montrose Olden St Andrew's Church, and a very happy and healthy new year to you all. One thing's for sure, we'll be hoping that 2021 is going to be a much better year than last year. Without wallowing in doom, suffice to say that 2020 is probably best consigned to history. Does that mean that this year will automatically be wonderful? Much though we might want it to be, we can be sure that it will have its share of pitfalls and challenges. We would like to think that within a few months we might see the benefits of COVID vaccines, and that the worst of the pandemic's effects will be a thing of the past. But we'd be kidding ourselves if we imagined that all would be plain sailing. As with every new year, there are unknowns and uncertainties, as well as hopes and expectations. A new year offers up the opportunity to dream dreams, to visualize new plans, and to begin to effect what we hope will be positive change. Surely, coming off the back of such a horrible old year, there is added incentive for us to look for a more positive new year. If that were based only on our dreams, we might be dubious about whether things would turn out positively. But we don't go into 2021 alone. Many of us will go into the unknown in company, supported and encouraged by friends, by family, by the fellowship of the church. But even more than that, we step out into a new year in company with the Lord of Lords and King of Kings, the Son of God who loves us, who longs for us to share in an exciting adventure of faith with us. Does that mean that COVID-19 will disappear? That all our personal problems will be solved overnight? That everything on the government's plate will be fixed? That world poverty, climate change and wars will be suitably addressed, and that there will be peace and goodwill among all people? No, or at least not overnight. But there is a sense in which we do have a hope that God is working his purposes out for good, and that the love of Jesus will make a difference. We can choose to walk that road of hope with one another and with the Son of God. A sunrise offers hope, the prospect of light and a new day, time filled with opportunity. Here we are on the threshold of a new year. Let's hold fast to Jesus and make this a year of opportunity, a year of hope that advances the good news and deepens our faith and love. Thank you for joining us. May the Lord bless you and give you a peaceful, joyful and healthy 2021. Amen.